What's up, movie lovers? Back with another video, and in this video I'm going to review this movie that I just got done watching called Savage Hunt. And I feel like I have to do a reaction to this because let me just say real quick, just a warning, if you don't want to hear negativity, if you don't want to hear somebody just rip apart a movie, you might not want to watch this video. Okay? This is not the channel where I fluff everything, okay? Like some of these movie channels don't have anything bad to say about anything. They love every movie that came out. Well, unfortunately, I'm not that guy, okay? Sometimes I watch a movie that I don't like, and this just happens to be one. And I wanted to like it. Honestly, I wanted to like it. I love nature movies. I love movies with wildlife, movies that take place in the forest and on mountains. Those are my kind of movies. I get into them. But this was a hot pile of garbage. And I can see why I was able to find this at the thrift store for $3, even though it just came out last year in 2025. Somebody probably bought this thinking that it'll look cool. And then they watched it one time and were like, yeah, I'm going to donate this for free. I don't even want it. I mean, this was just atrocious. Who made this again? Yeah, this was a Shout Factory. So I thought it was going to be decent because people seem to hype up stuff from Shout Factory. But it's like, what was the budget of this thing? $12,000? Where'd you find these actors? These people were terrible. The story was terrible. It looks like somebody filmed it in VHS-C. Seriously, it was so blurry looking, and I mean, this DVD did not look good at all. I realize it's hard to get a lot of detail and clarity when you're filming in a forest because there's so many little twigs and leaves and stuff like that. On my hiking channel, I have realized that over the years. It's tough to get a forest setting to look good because there's so much going on there. However, this just looked bad. Do these modern filmmakers not realize you can actually put color into your movies? Everything doesn't have to look gray and drab and dull and bleak. I mean, I realize you're trying to make this super serious, dramatic movie about bears and stuff, but my God, we're in the middle of a forest. Can we at least see some green trees? Some blue water? This thing was just trying to be way too serious. Way too serious. And the storyline was all over the place. This takes place near Bozeman, Montana, which is just north of Yellowstone in Montana, I believe. I believe that's true. And I've actually known some people that lived in Bozeman, and I guess, people from California are all moving there and just destroying the place. And I think that was kind of the theme of this movie a little bit, one of the themes. But yeah, it starts off showing these, two, 20-year-old hikers from California, and they were activists, and they're walking by where the guy is like, they were building something in the middle of the forest, and they were tearing down the trees, and they were building some kind of resort or something. Like, oh my God, can you believe it? Look what he's doing right now. Like, we have to do something about that. So like instantly I'm already not liking anybody in this movie. I'm like, I hope these people get killed. Luckily they did. Like 2 minutes later, they all got killed by a bear. It was nice. The bear came out of nowhere, mauled him, killed him, which kind of sets the story for the movie. There's a bear running around killing everybody. And then you've got like the head of the national parks or whatever, the park ranger, which is, of course, this girl that looks like she's like 5'6", 98 pounds soaking wet. Like, what are you gonna do? Seriously, what are you gonna do? But she's calling the shots like she's the big shit and everything. She's telling all these workers, you guys need to leave the area because we can't have you guys working here while this bear's running around killing people. And just everything with the bear kills, it was just so underdeveloped. Yeah, it showed the sheriff's department with like the sheriff and like his 4 deputies. They're like, okay, let's go get the bear. And then they just go walking off into the forest. And then like it would just show one of them standing there and the bear would just come in and maul him. Like there was no build up to it. There was no like showing the bear come in and maybe the guy heard it or something. No, it would just show up and like maul a person. And then you have the male character who was like the hero, and he looked like the backwoods butt crack version of CM Punk. And he was all upset the whole movie because his kid had got killed by a bear, which we find out finally at the very end of the movie. He keeps having these premonitions of his son, which is like, it looks like a 10-year-old wearing a bear hoodie. Yeah, it's like, what does his son think he is? A furry or something? He's wearing this hoodie with bear ears. He puts the thing on and has bear ears sticking up. It looked dumb as hell though. I cannot stand these modern movies because this is the kind of crap that they put in there, where the kid's walking around with his little bear costume on, thinking he's a bear, until he gets mauled by one, and then he quickly finds out, well, guess what? You're not a bear. You're just a kid. So I know I'm all over the place with this. So the bear keeps killing people. The girl ranger goes to the guy because he's like the ultimate tracker. He can track anything. He can hunt anything. He's the only person that can find this bear and kill it. But he's all depressed about his son dying. And she's like, we need you. We need you, Joe. You're the only one that can do this and stuff. And he's just all sitting down by a tree. I don't ever want to do anything. I'm so depressed right now. He doesn't want to do anything. He doesn't want to help anybody. Until finally there's another murder by the bear. And finally he comes up and he's like, okay, I'm going to help everybody. He's like, this is what you need to do. And he's got the whole story figured out about the female bear and her motives and what she's doing it for. And he's got it all figured out. And he's like, what you need to do is just leave the area and let her be. Just clear the area, let her be. And she's like, you need to help us, Joe. Help us. What can we do? He's like, I basically just told you what to do. Clear the area and let her be. Because you're not going to kill this bear. This bear is unkillable. You can't kill this bear is like basically what he's saying. Everything about this movie was dumb. And then the girl that goes up to meet her father with her mom, because they got to get the divorce paper signed. I don't even know what the point of these characters were. It shows them rolling up to the work site so she can get, the wife can get the husband to sign the divorce paper, and she's got the daughter with him, and the daughter doesn't want to get out of the car. No, I don't want to get out of the car. I don't like Dad. I'm just going to sit here and just play on my phone the whole time. She puts her big ass Beats by Dre headset on, just... I'm so upset. And then the wife is like, please just give her time. This is so hard for her. This is such a hard thing for her. Just leave her be. And the dad's just trying to be nice to her. They never explain any time throughout the movie what the dad did that was so bad to make the daughter hate him so much. Or why they were getting a divorce. Or what they even had to do with the movie in general. It's like just another like subplot that made no sense and that didn't go anywhere. It was so dumb. Oh my God, what the hell were they thinking when they made this? And then at one point, the ranger's out trying to hunt the bear, and she stumbles upon the bear while it's attacking one of her like deputy guys. It's mauling the deputy right in front of her. She's like 5 feet away with this big giant rifle. Does she shoot the bear? No, she shoots her gun in the air, and the bear runs off. What are you doing, you idiot? How do you get to be in that position when you don't even have the common sense to know to shoot the freaking bear? Shoot the freaking bear. So she doesn't shoot the bear. The bear runs away for a little bit, and I guess the bear comes back because the next scene is the wife and the girl driving back in their little minivan. And for some reason they think they see somebody in the road, and they're like, "Oh my God!" And they slam on the brakes. What was that? I think it was the person standing there. Where'd they go? I don't know. And then the person comes up to the side of the window, bleh, with all this blood and shit smeared everywhere. And it's the ranger girl who could have shot the bear and killed it, but instead she shot her gun in the air. And then I guess she got mauled. I guess the bear got close enough to her later, mauled her. She was able to escape somehow, makes it to the road, flags down this van. And so you got these 3 women in this minivan, and then here comes the bear. And the bear starts attacking them and like knocks the van over. And it attacks them for like a good 5 minutes before they realize, oh my God, the park ranger has a gun. So they finally, after they're all upside down and they've already got their asses kicked, they finally pull the gun out and shoot the bear in the arm like 2 times. Shoot it in the face. What are you doing? It's sticking its face right through the window. It's already broken out all the windows. Shoot it in the face. What are you doing, you idiot women? So anyway, and then the bear runs away. They all survive. Finally, the backwoods CM Punk character, he finally decides he's gonna get off his ass and actually do something. He's gonna go fight this bear and kill it. And it's so ridiculous. The whole like last 30 minutes, there's like no talking. It's all this dramatic music playing. It's like, would you steal the soundtrack from Gladiator? All this dramatic music. So he gets his backpack on, he gets his gun, he straps on this like Rambo looking bow. He's got all these arrows sticking out. He looks all badass, like he's ready to go kill this bear. At one point, the bear is like 10 feet away from him as he's got this fire going. He's like, he has to start a fire to rest. And of course, he doesn't start the fire with a Bic lighter or anything like that. No, he's got to like do the sparks to start the fire. It's freaking ridiculous. The bear is right there. The bear is like 10 feet away. He's got all of his weapons. He could have shot it or something, done something. Instead, he stamps out the fire. So hopefully the bear doesn't see him, even though it's looking right at him. It's 10 feet away. So then the bear walks off and he starts following it. What does he do next? What's the very next thing he does? He lights a flare and holds it in his hand. A big red flare. It's like, dude, you stomped the fire out, but now you're holding a flare? What the hell is wrong with you? This movie doesn't make any sense. So he's following the bear. I'm not kidding. He's got this big rifle. And at one point, I mean, he's walking right behind the thing. It's like, shoot it. You're right behind it. Shoot it. The thing would turn around. He'd hide behind a tree. And it would show, it was like he was like 15 feet from the thing. He could have just shot the thing right then and there. It's right in the open. But no, he's like hiding behind a tree. And then the bear would walk off again and he'd start following it. Like the bear doesn't know he's there. Like the bear can't smell him or hear him or anything. He just acts like the bear doesn't know he's there. He finally shoots it a few times. It's like the bullets have no effect. I mean, the bear's already been shot by the girls with the pistol 2 or 3 times. He shot the thing like 5 more times with this big high-powered rifle. No effect. No effect. And then at one point, I swear to God, he's like, he's got the bear right in front of him that he's shooting. And then another bear comes from the side and knocks him down and starts mauling him. It's like, so now there's 2 bears? I don't understand this. There's 2 bears now? And this bear mauls the shit out of him, throws him into the river, but yet he's fine. He survives, floats downstream, gets out, recoups, and then starts making weapons. And he takes like one of his arrows. It's got this big like metal point on it. And it's like he saws them down to 2 pieces that are like this long with an end on it. He's got 2 of them and he puts them back to back and like tapes them together. So there's like 2 points and then just like sticks it in his vest. And we never see that weapon again. Like he never uses it again. Like I say, he's got this bow on him the whole time too. He never uses. And as this whole thing is going on where he's like hunting this bear at the end. I mean, at one point he even pulls a Billy from Predator where he's like, "Bah!" He just yells out all loud so the bear will come to him. It's like, dude, what the hell, man? This movie is dumb. So yeah, he's finally tracking this bear. And like I said, the whole time he's tracking this bear at the end, he's like still having flashbacks of his kid with the little bear hoodie. And we finally found out how his son dies. It shows him like he's out in the forest with his kid. And he's like, go play in the forest, son. This is what me and my dad did. We played in the forest. So go play in the forest. Go have fun. Go. After the kid just told him he heard something. The kid's like, I just heard something, Dad. He's like, oh, don't worry. That's the forest sounds. This is what we do in our family. So go play. Go play by yourself. And then the kid gets mauled by a bear and gets killed while he's over by the river drinking. Like, oh, okay, I get that. And that's probably why you didn't want to go hunt the bear, because you have PTSD with your son getting killed. However, your wife, the mother of the kid, is the freaking park ranger lady. Like that, they reveal that. She was the mom. She didn't have a problem with it. She was able to go on with her job without an issue. It's just this is so dumb. So finally, at the end, he's all mauled up. And he like calls the bear out. He's like, we need to end this right now. Let's do it. He never uses his bow and arrow once. He's carrying around this Rambo bow on his backpack the whole time, looking like a badass. Does he ever pull it out and use it? Not a single time. We don't know what he did with that little makeshift double-ended spear thing he made, but he put that in his jacket. And then at the end, after he shot this thing like 12 times, he pulls out this knife and then just runs up and attacks it face to face. Like he's going to have just like a fist fight with it. And he stabs this thing like 100 times as the bear's mauling him, ripping his face off and everything. And he just keeps stabbing it. And I'm not gonna lie, that's probably the best scene in the movie, is that ending fight, even though it is goofy as hell because that bear would have kicked his ass super quick. But no, he ends up stabbing it like 100 times and then laying right next to it. Oh, it's like you almost feel like they both died because the bear just collapses. He collapses on this rock. Oh, and then it shows like a search party of the woman ranger and all these other rangers, and they're walking towards him, and he's laying on the rock. Roll credits. End of the movie. Dude, yeah, I'm gonna have to give this thing maybe about a 3 out of 10. I'd give it about a 3 out of 10. Just not good. Just not. I mean, maybe for those people that love everything, they love all movies, they think everything is great, they might like this. But I don't know who those people are, and I don't know any of those people in real life. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a 3 out of 10, and I feel like that's being extremely generous. Extremely generous. I feel like taking this back to the thrift store and just giving it back. Be like, you know what? Sell it to the next sucker. But yeah, I feel a little better now. I feel like I just went through a therapy session and I got it out of me. Yeah, so I might be able to sleep tonight after all. But anyways, guys, that's about all I've got for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And until the next one, y'all, peace!